Hey, whether you have an audience or whether you're looking to grow an audience, there's never been a better time to have a Facebook group. You see, Facebook groups are the fastest way to create raving fans out of your audience. You may have seen ads from Facebook on TV, and you may think, well, Facebook doesn't really need to advertise, right? But if they're spending money on advertising, well, you can assume that whatever they're spending money on advertising for, it's important to them, and so it should be important to you. The reason why groups are important are that they help keep people engaged on Facebook, interacting with Facebook, and the more that they're on Facebook, the more money Facebook makes, right? So it kind of makes sense that Facebook has a strategy that involves keeping people on the platform and in Facebook groups as much as possible, just because there's so much interaction, so much conversation, and through conversation we make connections, and that's what it's all about, right? So here are 3 secrets to growth. First, narrow your niche. Yeah, I know it's great to say like, hey, I want to help everybody, and we all wanted to help and impact as many people as possible. But when you actually name a niche, basically a group of people with a particular interest or problem that they're trying to solve, they raise their hand, self-identify, and say, oh yeah, that's me. And they connect more than just a generic group, which could be about, anything that is not necessarily their interest, right? So you could have a hobby group, and that's kind of vague, or you could have something that's about, model train building or cooking Italian meals, right? That's more specific, and you're likely to get more people that are more connected with that topic if you are more specific. So if you speak to everybody, you speak to nobody. And when you speak to one person with one problem and then make one promise to them about how you can help them with the problem in marketing, that's how you make the best connection and see the best results. So that's secret number 1. Secret number 2 is to offer valuable video or content. You see, people just don't join the groups for the sake of joining groups and collecting groups that they're part of. They actually are searching for content and, like I said before, ways to solve particular problems, whether it's, I don't know how to cook, I don't know how to make this model train, whatever it is. They're looking for solutions, and the people in the groups and the conversations that they're having are helping them solve these problems. And it may even just be connection, whatever it is. They want to see content that speaks to them and that they can learn from and that they can grow from. So if you're providing valuable content, you're going to connect with your audience more, and you're going to see more results and more raving fans about what it is that you do or your business does, and you're just going to see better results overall. The third secret is to be what I like to call a benevolent bouncer, meaning you're a nice person, right? You're always respectful, you're welcoming. But if you think about what a bouncer does, right, they kind of keep the integrity of the club, right? So your club is this group. And what you don't want is people going in there and selling and spamming and just saying things that aren't nice to other people. I see it all the time. And it's really discouraging when you're building a group and trying to build a community, and there's some bad actors that come in and try to ruin it for everybody. So you need to be firm, you need to set the rules, and then you need to be sure that if people aren't following the rules repeatedly, that they just need to go. There's no reason to have them, they're just hurting your community. And if you don't do something, then your community is going to say, hey, this person's not looking out for me, I don't want to be part of this community anymore. So you end up losing in 2 ways. So I hope that these 3 tips have been helpful in terms of building a group, one that's engaging, one that people benefit from, and one that you'll benefit from, right? We're not trying to sell people necessarily in the groups. We consider these people not prospects, but our peers. So think about that from that angle, right? Like, you aren't going to be selling in your group either. You may tell people about your products or services, but you want to be sure that you're also providing value and just helping them out as much as possible. And when they see you as that helper, that person that cares about them, if there's a problem that they think that they need even more help from with, then they'll reach out to you. And then, you'll create a deeper connection. And that's really what it's all about, right? People work with people that they care about, that they connect with, and people that are aligned with their values and their mission. So if you have found value in this video and want help or just want to connect more, then join our free group. And we'd love to connect with you and just learn more about your business, your life, what kinds of things that you're working on, and see if there's any way that we can be of value for you. So I'm Eric Brown, reminding you that action always precedes transformation. So if there's anything here that spoke to you or anything here that you said, hey, I can use that, take action right now, and you'll see the results and the improvement in your business and in your life right away. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you later.